Yo, speaking of goats in the bracket, yo, check out these two goats right here. That's right. It's time. We got arbaro. We got marts. Let me fix Abaro's board. I am so excited that I get to have this restream. I can't tell you how much I love restreaming. Especially like no shit to lower skilled players, but I love restreaming players that can go into post and I can just get astounded by how well they play. I love it, I love it, I love it. Hello, 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 everybody. My friends, I offer you a question to which I would like a response while I promote this. Make sure I spelled my Twitch name right. Y'all want a seed? Y'all got a seed. Seed for this tier 4 set is Charlie 9, Charlie 1, Bravo 4. Nice even distribution of numbers and letters there. Mart's offering an 18 all the way. Go! Mart's with the 100 bits. Let's go. Thank you, my friend. Mart's has inserted his tokens and is ready to play in the arcade. I feel like I'm a little bit loud, but I think I'm just excited. Let me double check seeds. Seed NC1 Arbaro is on. Seed NC4. Perfect. And we got both players ready. So let's get this tier 4 matchup underway in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We got both players off. Have to do a bit of cosmetics to Mars' board as well, but nothing I can't handle. Hard setup, drops a Tetris. Arbaro with a Tetris on the board as well. Arbaro holding on to a left well setup. Look at the Lombard over for the Tetris. Would love to fill out the left side though. Gets another Lombard. We'll take the split triple. Marts in the meantime making up ground, has taken the points lead away from Arbaro. 71 playing 56 right now. Oh, but Marts is making uses of the pieces that he's given, but is still in this. Make sure we can see all of Marts' column 10. Both players' boards are climbing though. Arbaro at 61, Marts at 81. Arbaro trying to fill out the board. Gets a Lombard over to the left. Would need a Lombard right now. Taking some skims off the top. Marts' board is looking clean. Arbaro's board continues going to the sky and will top out at 68,000. Marts with this Tetris going up to 115. Good for game number 1. Well, it's funny that you're not gonna say it because I don't know what you're gonna say. I'm not privy to your thoughts, my good friend. Warm-up is over. Let's crack on game number 2. Both players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. That's it. Warm-up's over. We're off. Both players are on same pieces. Much more forgiving pieces for this opener here. Both players, well, Mart's actually not set up for the Tetris as the lumbar comes. Arbaro able to get the Tetris out of that, but both players playing around. Well, looking at the score, maybe Mart's did get the Tetris out of that. I don't know. It's late for me. Oh, I got shouted out from Fractal? Why? What did I do to warrant a Fractal shout out? Was it a what the fuck is Gilded doing? Let me give these players a score update. Marts is at 52, Arbaro at 74, plus a Tetris. Oh, but Mart's hanging a lumbar on the left. Mart's topping 52,000, Arbaro at 97. We'll take game number 2. Warm-up is finally done. So both players with a game under their belt right now. And Arbaro reaches the sky at 122. Yeah, no, why in God's name does Fractal know who I am? Because I didn't vote, really? Oh yeah, because I didn't give Fractal number 1. I gave Andy number 1. I gave Fractal number 3. To be real. It was Andy, Dog, Fractal for me, I think. I'm glad I gave Fractal motivation. That makes me happy. We got both players ready. I'm gonna count y'all down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. That's so interesting. Damn, Fractal knows who I am. Oh, that explains why I didn't see that Mars has gotten that Tetris. It's because his entire row 1 was hidden from my view. We're good now. I'll have to definitely adjust my stencils for my next free stream. But we got both players off. Arbaro has a Tetris on the board. Marts has a Tetris on the board. Arbaro running into a tiny roadblock as a lumbar comes. Oh, I need to, yeah, I'm definitely gonna remove the lines from my setup, because they're not working as I intended them to, because they're ever so slightly off, and they're off incrementally more. Arbaro gets a lumbar over for a Tetris. Build up, set up for the next one as a lumbar comes. 79,000 for Arbaro. Marts in a bit of a digging situation. So, height-wise, I wanted to find where CTWC did their lines whenever they had their lines on their screen for competition, because they actually did have some statistically significant line markings, like the DAS limit. I wanted to put it at the DAS limit and some tap limits, and so I figured the numbers for those. I didn't account for the fact that sometimes I would have to stretch my browser sources. Marts is in a bit of a hang-up here. Just getting pretty good pieces. Arbaro slamming a Tetris down at 154. Marts is at 60k. That lumbar will do nicely, but that Z not helping. Yeah, it's a good concept, especially if I'm gonna be using it to comment on things, but I would have to put a lot more thought into the idea and actually rely on people to be 100% on stencil every single time, which I know is an ask. Mars has this burnt away though, has the well open, has the well closed. Oh, but gets the L, has the well back open, has the well closed. Gets the L over. Oh, but we'll not be able to move pieces. We'll top out at 77k. Arbaro at 191. Good for game number 2. Yeah, that's right, folks. Be stencil ready. This is what happens if you're not stencil ready. Arbaro with the nail in the coffin Tetris. Set point here for these players. Mart's needing to take this to 5. Just burn and dig all game long. The painful one. I feel you, buddy. I feel you. But we're both ready. Let's get you counted down in 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Both players off. It's taking a triple. Lamar showing up for Arbaro, getting a Tetris out of it. Mart's taking a second to reassemble the stack. Takes the triple to push the right well back over. Good adjustment for the square coming. This set up for a Tetris here. Oh, sorry. I didn't see. I'm still thinking in terms of different boards. It's also relatively late for me. I have been tuckering into bed earlier lately. I've been tired. But I knew that this match had to happen. I had to be the one to take it. I had to get my grubby little hands on it. Marts is at 55k, Arbaro at 87 at same line count. Arbaro running into some static, but that double will open up the hole in the stack. Both players are building clean. Marts with a bit of a chasm, not a, kind of chasm in the board. Has to build around it. Arbaro sets up, gets a Tetris, goes to 117. Marts with some weight over the hole in the stack, trying to get it open. Nice S-spin. That bomb bar will help. Bomb bar will get Marts a triple. We'll set them up one row from the bottom. If a lumbar comes, you never know in Tetris. Lumbar comes though. Marts gets the triple. Well, actually, didn't flip the J the other way. Marts gets the lumbar in, gets the Tetris, goes to 148. Arbaro also getting a Tetris. Both players at the halfway mark. 70k is the difference. Sleep is underrated, Ian. You're right. It is Thursday Eve, which means that it's 2 days from Friday. So I will be able to actually get sleep this weekend. Or setting up for Tetris. Mart's also getting the Lombard over for Tetris. Mart's knocking down another Tetris. Arbaro sinking one as well. I think both players have found their rhythm. Arbaro with the Tetris head shake. Mart's no good place for the squares. The several squares that come. Barrow's board is running into a bit of disrepair. Oh, can't get pieces over to the left. Oh, could get the square over, but hangs an L, or hangs a J. We'll top out at 302. Mart's, your chase down is 302, 302. 30 lines to go until transition. Sets up some beautiful tucks. That will get the well open. Mart's setup gets the Tetris. 288, 15 lines left. Needs 302, 302. Setup, gets another Tetris, that will do it. Mart's, 311 will chase this down. Takes game number 4 in style. What's up, Mart's? Nerves are real for expert players too. Yeah, no, Mart's. Take a second if you need to, buddy. You're all good. You just chase that down for your life. Take a second. Oh yeah, the Illinois qualifier. That's gonna be really fun. I'm excited to see how it goes. I'll definitely have to watch that one. I'm gonna quickly check seeds. Should be 0D. Yep. Alrighty. Good luck for Decider, my friends. Here, hang on, I'll give it to you in style. There's your wide Decider round. Let's get y'all counted down for this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I think it is part of CDWC's tour. I can't say for certain, but I would think so. I have both players off here. Both players with a Tetris. Mart's having to use a Lombard to get set up in column 9. Takes a triple to bring the stack down as the Lombard is taking just a bit too long to get there. Barrow covers up the bit of holes in the stack with a Lombard flat. Ooh, bit of a staircase board for Arbaro, but should be able to work around it just fine. Arbaro at 55, Marts at 79 at the same line count. Just like that, Arbaro gets it cleaned up. Waiting on Lombard to come. Takes the burn, good adjustment for the Z, but no place for the J that came. Marts' board is clean. Arbaro got up a bit scary high for a second, but managing this now, bringing it down. Marts' board also not seeing favorable pieces, but has it still manageable height, but pieces are really not looking good for Marts. Arbaro got the board cleaned all the way down. Marts, oh, dirtiest Tetris that I have seen in quite a minute. Just like that, Marts works magic and gets open and ready again. Marts 148, Arbaro 107 at 55 lines. Approaching the halfway mark. Marts getting a Tetris. Yeah, I was gonna try and qualify for Heart of Texas if I knew about it, because that and Fractal's event are the only ones that are relatively close to me. Ooh, Marts' board. Getting up a bit scary high again. Arbaro's board also seeing a bit unfavorable conditions. Oh, Marts cannot get pieces over tops 179. Arbaro at 160 has a chase down of 179. Sitting at 162, so lining this out should be enough to do it, but isn't necessarily free, especially with how RNG has been lately. $171 has the well open, sinks at Tetris. 194 will do it. Arbaro taking game number 5 in the decider. Arbaro, my friend, play this out. Be my guest. I'm gonna report this. Give me a second. Oh, Marts. Buddy. You shouldn't have. Well, actually, I appreciate it. Let me not be ungrateful here. Good on CDM. GG. This is tier 4. Report. Arbaro's still in this. One more Tetris until transition. Is gonna hold out for it. Oh, will not be transitioning with a great board. Transitions with a triple at 296. Oh, and that will do it for Arbaro at 301, but Arbaro taking it in style. Marts, shout out to the 1K bits badge. Hey, you played it out because you wanted to, and I'm not going to stop you. But let's take a look at the bracket. Arbaro moving on in the green bracket, taking on the winner of either Tomeo or Richard Wolf. That is sure to be an exciting match. Raid Cole. Oh, thank you, Arbaro. Arbaro with the bits as well. My dearest fans. Raid Cole? Well, yeah, sure, we can raid Cole. I'm gonna double check Cole's Twitch, but yeah, we can raid Cole. See y'all. I'm gonna wait to raid until I'm through with an ad, because I like seeing people's reactions to the raids, and I'm currently added right now. Alright, let's go.